Hey there, Sagittarius. This is Erica from the Lotus Connection. For those of you who are new, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are loyal subscribers, thank you very much for sticking with me. I know that I have underperformed, right? I made some promises I could not have kept, so I apologize. I recently got a new setup. As you can see, I'm no longer at my kitchen table. Thank goodness. Quality's a lot better, sounds a lot better. I am no longer utilizing my iPhone, which took forever to fucking upload onto YouTube. It literally would take me 4 days to really produce and put these videos up, which would cause further delays and aggravation on my part to the point where I didn't even want to do it anymore. Thanks to Hello Tarot Ashley, a very good friend. She gave me some recommendations. I made them, and here we are. So we will be doing a reconciliation with the ex spread for the month of June. Since I was unable to do a mid-month, I'm going to give you guys a free extended version, so you will not need to click the link below at all to pay or rent for the extended version. We're going to do it right here. So we're going to be looking at 12 questions. We're going to clarify all 12, and we'll be pulling from some oracle decks, so you'll get a lot more information. Keep in mind that this is a generalized reading, so it's not going to resonate with each and every single one of you. If this reading does not land, definitely check your rising, your moon, and your Venus signs. If those messages also do not resonate, we have tons of talented tarot card readers out there that may resonate best with you. Or if you'd like to look at your personalized situation, you can go ahead and book an appointment with me. All of my information will be in the description box down below. Without further ado, I've gone ahead and already shuffled this deck because I attempted to record the video and realized that I didn't even have my mic on. So I've already pulled out your current energy space, and it is the Six of Wands reversed. Now, without me going into it further right now, just know it's a generalized reading. I'm going to reiterate it because some of you guys don't understand it. Generalized reading, and the energies can be vice versa. So if this energy doesn't resonate with you, then it's not your energy. Apply it to your ex. If it's not your ex's, you know what I mean? Just, it's common sense. Apply the energy as it resonates with you. All right, so we have the Six of Wands reversed. Where's Sagittarius's ex current energy? Where are they at energetically? Sagittarius's ex, where are they currently energetically right now? All right. Interesting. Oops, this is Six of Swords reversed. Your energy, Six of Swords reversed. Their energy is Six of Wands. Interesting. Interesting. How does Sagittarius's ex feel about them? How does Sagittarius's ex feel about them? So we have the Chariot, and we have the Five of Wands. Okay. How does Sagittarius feel about their ex? How does Sagittarius feel about their ex? We have the Hermit. What are the issues keeping Sagittarius and their ex apart? What are the issues currently keeping Sagittarius and their ex apart? We have the Eight of Swords. All right, so let's dive right in here. So you have the Six of Swords reversed. I'm reading this as your energy, although it could be vice versa. Okay, cross watchers, I see you, I recognize you, take it for how it resonates, okay? So with the Six of Swords reversed, right now you are finding it very difficult to be able to move forward in your life, regardless if this is trying to move forward with your ex or just in general. You're having a very difficult time moving on from the past into the future. You're having a very difficult time seeing the forest through seeing the trees through the forest, or the forest through the trees, however that wording goes. You're not feeling like you're able to get out of it, okay? You're not able to handle. You feel like you don't have the necessary tools to get out of this depression, anxiety, worry, whatever it is that's really holding you back. You're just having a very difficult time energetically, okay? Where your ex is currently, as we have the Six of Wands, they are tapping into themselves. They are becoming the best versions of themselves. I feel like they've been working on who they are as a person and their goals and aspirations, and they're moving towards victory. They're being recognized. So they could be getting promotions or elevating themselves on a personal level. But I see them reaching success, right? Huge transformation on their part. How they feel about you right now is the Chariot along with the Five of Wands. They may feel like you are moving forward in a different direction, and they may have competition. They may feel like it's either your way or the highway, and it's sort of like you're trying to be a rivalry with them or at war. There could have been some bickering or some power struggle. How you feel about them, you have the Hermit. I feel like right now you're trying to ascertain how you feel. You're having a very difficult time because I just feel like energetically you're kind of retreating because there's a lot of turmoil. I don't know if this breakup played a role in this, or if you were with somebody else and you're just kind of recuperating from that. Whatever the situation is, it's like you're trying to get your life in order, but you're not sure how, and you're in a depression, it seems like. And so you're taking time to yourself, you're isolating. You may feel that they are isolating from you or needing a time out. There's complete silence between you two. I don't feel like there's a lot of communication. I feel like you're trying to figure out how you feel about them. You're trying to find some sort of illumination in regards to, what your true feelings are towards them, towards the situation, towards your future. I feel like there's just a lot of inner workings that are being done right now. The issues that are keeping you guys apart is the Eight of Swords. So this is about overthinking and keeping yourself stuck in stagnation. Now, this could have been your ex. Maybe your ex was creating situations in their mind that really wasn't there and created issues, right? Issues here, but they're thinking it's you. Maybe they feel like you were hiding your true self from them. Maybe they felt like you were keeping secrets even though you weren't. You were just kind of just being yourself, just hanging out, just being a Sagittarius, right? Sagittarius can be very mysterious, and it's not necessarily that you're being a trickster or that you're cheating or that you're doing whatever. It's just like you're hanging out, you're just doing you. But your ex could have, not understood that and created situations out of fear, overthinking, overanalyzing. Or you could have been overthinking, overanalyzing. Somebody was doing some thinking, heavily thinking, and keeping, being stuck. And having the power to change that with thoughts. So I feel like somebody's thoughts were in the negative. I kind of feel like it was more the ex. You could have been dealing with an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. You could have been dealing with another Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Another fire sign, there's huge Virgo here, Virgo energy, and then we also have the Chariot, which is Cancer. So those are the signs you could be dealing with, but not necessarily. They could also have it in their chart. Let's go ahead and clarify this energy here. Oops. So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Reconciliation with the ex, clarifying the spread. Why is the Six of Swords in the reverse position for Sagittarius' current energy space? Why is the Six of Swords here? Thank you. So we have the Four of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Wands reversed. I feel like there is an opportunity here that you're not necessarily sure you want to move forward towards, or that it's consistent. You may want to walk away from this opportunity because you don't know if you can be the person that, I almost get like you don't know if you can live up to the expectations of somebody else. I feel like there's an opportunity to create a new beginning, but you're not sure if you want to take it. Either the person coming towards you with a new beginning or a possibility of an offer may not be 100% dedicated. It could be very flighty energy. And I feel like you're not wanting to really pursue it. You could also be missing an opportunity because you are just really depressed and you don't have consistency in your life. Like you're not able to provide the consistency. So it's kind of like you would rather walk away from the situation and not create a new beginning because you're not able to live up to the expectations of somebody else. It's just because you're in this energy space right now of just, you're not really able to see an opportunity, to see the potential of a relationship of some sort, or an opportunity in your life, right, to take advantage of. You're trying to find where your passions lie. You're trying to find calmness. You're trying to find equilibrium. And the best way you know how to do it is by moving away from the situation. Let's take a look at the Six of Wands energy. Why is the Six of Wands here for Sagittarius's ex's current energy space? Why is the Six of Wands here? We have the Ten of Pentacles, and we also have the Nine of Cups. So this person is moving, again, could have had a promotion in their work. They're definitely trying to obtain long-term stability. They're definitely making themselves happy, doing things that provide them with fulfillment. Some of them could be moving successfully into a more stable connection that's providing them with long-term commitment. Some of you guys may find or know or have realized that this individual has gotten married for some of you. For others of you, this person is just perfectly content transforming into a person who is providing a legacy. So some of them may be creating new businesses.
Your phone died.
Sorry guys, I do have a 4-year-old and sometimes I get interrupted by him, so I apologize here. I'm just moving my table. All right, so they could have obtained a promotion in their work where it's able to provide them with long-term security. They could have gotten a promotion, a raise. There could have been an inheritance. They could be in a new relationship. Whatever it is, they are transforming successfully. You're seeing their confidence boost. You're seeing them as a changed individual. Some of them could be engaged or getting married. You know, they definitely have personal fulfillment happening. Their wishes are being fulfilled. Their dreams are coming true. This could be why you're having a difficult time moving on and realizing, you know, you have to move on. The opportunity is not there. You're not sure if you can live up to this person's expectations if they're single. How they feel about you, the Chariot, 5 of Wands. Why is the Chariot and the 5 of Wands here? Why is the Chariot and 5 of Wands here for how Sagittarius's ex feel about, them? Why is the Chariot and the 5 of Wands here? Why is the Chariot and the 5 of Wands here for how Sagittarius's ex feels about them? We have the 3 of Pentacles. I feel they feel, okay, for you that you are not able to work as a team, that it's either your way or the highway, and if things don't go your way, that you clash with each other. They could also feel that there was some sort of like competition between you two, or maybe that you are moving, maybe they feel you are moving forward with somebody else, that you're actually in a relationship with somebody else, or that you chose somebody else. But at the same token, I feel like in the back of this person's mind, it's like they wanted to have a relationship with you. They wanted to work with you as a team, but there was some sort of power struggle here. Why is the Hermit card here for how Sagittarius feels about their ex? Why is the Hermit card here? We have the 3 of Wands. I feel like you're taking time, you know, to really figure out, you know, what it is that you want out of your life, what it is that you want to manifest. You're not sure if you want to manifest this person back or not, you know. I feel like you are in this mindset, if it's meant to be, it will be. But I do feel like you're trying to find out the answers and wait for your ships to come. You're being patient, too, about the situation. So if there's an opportunity with this person, I think you're trying to figure out how you can move or manifest a new opportunity here with them. But we'll see how. I think you're just patiently waiting until you find the answers that you seek, what it is that you want to manifest. You're trying to gain some clarity by going within. Why is the 8 of Swords here for the issues keeping Sagittarius and their ex apart? Where are the issues? Thank you. We have the Page of Cups in the reverse position. So I feel like there wasn't a successful way of, I feel like somebody wasn't successfully expressing their emotions. It was rather immature, whether that was you or your ex. I feel like it was like I feel like emotions were getting the best of one of you. I think imaginations were running wild. You know, situations that weren't technically there. And again, this could be your energy, it could be their energy, it could be both of you guys making situations, not trusting each other, keeping you guys stagnant because of emotional immaturity, right? Not being able to express emotions. Somebody could have been the type of person that didn't openly express themselves, apologize when necessary, could have been a jerk or emotionally unavailable. Okay. So let's see how the situation unfolds. Now, I have a Sagittarius moon, so for those of you who are like, you always picking on Sagittarius, because I did get an email about that once, and I was like, no, I'm not picking on Sagittarius at all. I have a Sagittarius moon. This reading is just as much as mine as it is yours. All right, so let's see. What is the possibility of reconciling with the ex? What's the possibility of reconciliation between Sagittarius and their ex? What's the possibility? All right, we have the Tower. What is Sagittarius's advice regarding reconciliation with the ex? I do apologize for all the noise. I'm sure my mic's picking it up. I live off of a main road. No matter where I am, you're gonna hear this. I apologize. Okay, what's the advice for Sagittarius regarding reconciliation with the ex? What's the advice? Okay, all right, okay. Too many cards. I'm sorry, because more cards fell here too, so. What is the advice for Sagittarius regarding reconciliation with the ex? Okay, thank you. We have the Emperor. Good energy. What would your ex say if they could? If they were open to communicating with you, what would they say? What would they openly express to you if they could? We have the 8 of Pentacles. How will your ex move towards you? How will Sagittarius's ex move towards them in the month of June? How will Sagittarius's ex move towards them? We have the Page of Swords. Interesting. What are the motives of Sagittarius's ex? What is Sagittarius's ex's motives towards them? What's the motives towards Sagittarius? What is the Sagittarius's ex motives towards them? Motives of Sagittarius's ex. Sorry, the way I shuffle these cards and the way that I get my answers, I apologize. I know it's kind of annoying. All right, we have Judgment. Is this situation beneficial? Is reconciliation with Sagittarius's ex beneficial for Sagittarius? I don't like calling you guys Sag, sorry. We have the 10 of Swords reversed. I'm sorry, the 10 of Swords reversed. Yep, I was right. I lied. 10 of Swords reversed. What is the outcome of the connection between Sagittarius and their ex? We have the 7 of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Hanged Man in reverse. And we have the Page of Wands, or the Knight of Wands. See, the situation unfolds. If this person is single, okay, if this person's single but their finances has changed, their stability in life has changed, they've gained personal fulfillment, they've been working on themselves, they've been manifesting, right, reaching a higher level of ascension. The Tower here is suggesting that a maybe. It's not a clear no, because in this position for the Tower is all about changes, sudden changes. So if you guys have not been communicating, there could be a sudden change where this person comes in to communicate, or maybe you come in to communicate with them, and it changes the dynamic. This is saying that change is possible, sudden change, to tear down old paradigms to build on a solid and new foundation. Your old relationship had cracks in the foundation, right? Otherwise, you guys wouldn't have separated. It wasn't built on a solid foundation, and there is a chance that you guys can rebuild together, but change is necessary, whether it's on your end or on their end, or actually just collectively. You don't want the same relationship. Clearly it was fucked up. You guys broke up for a reason, right? So we want a new relationship. This is saying a new relationship's possible if both of you guys can change. We have advice for you, the Emperor. This is about you stepping into your power. This is about you making moves. This is about you gaining a higher sense of confidence, a higher sense of authority, utilizing your power. The Emperor can be a little stubborn, so it's trying to, really take charge of who you are as a person, what it is that you want, going after it, being clear, right? The Emperor can also be a dictator, right? So being clear on what it is that you want. What your ex would say to you if they could. We have the Eight of Pentacles, which again kind of coincides with kind of their current energy. I feel like they have a lot of work going on. They're working on themselves. They're working hard at work. They're working on getting their coin. They may be studying, going back to school. They're learning a new craft, okay? They're learning something. But I also feel heavily that they're working on themselves. And that's important here. How will your ex move towards you? We have the Daughter of Swords, or the Page of Swords. I feel like this person wants the truth. I feel like this person may be stalking you, not necessarily in a negative way, but I think they may be looking at your social media profiles, your Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I feel like they're trying to initiate some sort of communication with you, wanting some sort of truth. They're wanting to figure out your current situation. If you guys are communicating, I feel like they're trying to check facts, making sure that you are not telling them lies, that you're not withholding information. I feel like they're trying... they may open up some form of communication with you. It may be something, as simple as, hi, how are you? It could just be a hi. I don't really feel like it's going to be this really in-depth conversation. I just feel like it could be a quick text through social media, through your phone, whatever. So communication definitely is highlighted here. What they want, we have the Judgment card. So their motives towards you is, I think a part of them wants to be able to reconcile with you on some sort of level, whether that's to be a friend with you or whether that's to reinstate the relationship. There's some sort of judgment needing to be made. I feel like this person's trying to reassess their life. They've done a lot of thinking. They've done a lot of assessing. They're feeling personally fulfilled with that Nine of Cups. They have the Ten of Pentacles. They have the Six of Wands. So they're gaining recognition. They're gaining some sort of self-confidence. They're at a different level than they were when they were with you. Change has definitely been a major part of this person's life while you guys have been in separation, and they've been working very hard. And so I think that the reasoning for this situation to be happening, if you guys are in communication or you guys may start to communicate, the reason why this is happening is they're trying to pass judgment of whether or not they want the relationship or not. That's why maybe in your position here, in your current energy, that there is an opportunity with that Four of Cups coming in the reverse. You're kind of interested in the opportunity. You're kind of wanting to see where it goes, but you're not sure if you can live up to this person's expectations, or you're not yet ready to be on their level. So that's why the Judgment card's here. I don't see this as a negative or a positive. I think it's a very neutral energy, and we'll know a little bit more in regards to their motives of whether or not it's beneficial for you. or whether, I'm sorry, whether it's good or bad. In regards to if this situation is beneficial for you, it's the 10 of Swords in the reverse. So there was a lot of turmoil in the relationship. There could have been a betrayal. There could have just been overall, it could be just a painful situation, because I do feel that you guys did love each other, but for whatever reason the relationship just didn't work out. You guys were not able to align. You guys were not on the same page, and so when it separated, I feel like the relationship, when it dissipated, it was just kind of like, oh my God, you guys could have been in a 10-year relationship, a 7-year relationship. You guys could have been in the long term, and all of a sudden it's like gone, and you're no longer a part of this collective. You know, when you get together, it's kind of like your energies kind of mesh into one. And then it's like when you guys separate, you guys don't really know how to be by yourself. And when I say you and, you know, whatever, it's not just you, it's just in general terms, right? It's like you're kind of lost when you're separating from your partner, because it's just kind of like, oh my God, like, who am I? You kind of just get lost in the relationship. But I see this situation for you, regardless if it is to be friends, to let bygones be bygones, or whether it's to, you know, come back and to reconcile. It's a healing situation for you. It's a win-win. It's about letting go of the past and healing those wounds. It's about the issues that you guys had, the pain, the suffering, being over, and true healing beginning. So whether that's you guys reconciling with that Judgment card, or whether it's you guys there being a judgment passed of what to do in the situation, whether you guys should be friends, remain friends, start up a new relationship, or literally go your separate ways and put closure, you're going to find the closure that you need. You're going to find the healing that you need in order to change your current energy space. All right. The outcome of the connection, we have the 7 of Swords reversed. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse position, and we have the Knight of Wands. I feel that between you and your ex, for some of you, I feel like you guys are going to come into a space of righting wrongs, whether you need to right a wrong, or whether they need to right a wrong, or you both need to right a wrong, because two people, you know, it takes two people to have a relationship, right? I feel like wrongs are going to be righted. You guys are no longer going to be running away from how you feel. I feel like you guys are going to talk about and be clear about how it is that you feel, what it is that you want, saying and apologizing towards one another. With the Ace of Cups, I feel like there's going to be a lot of healing energy between the two of you. I feel like you guys are going to be able to come to terms with this state of things and being able to move forward to start a new beginning, whether that is friendship, whether that is going your separate ways, or whether that is going into a relationship. It's going to vary for each and every single one of you. But what I'm reading is that there's going to be put closer to the past, and you guys are going to be able to move forward. There is going to be a changed perspective, where I feel that you guys have felt stuck for so long in this situation, not really knowing how to move forward, not really knowing how to get out of it. And I feel like there's going to be this changed perspective through self-healing, through righting wrongs, through coming towards one another and creating abundance of some sort. And I feel like you guys are going to move towards your goals and ambitions with vigor, right? You're going to move towards them, whether it's to move towards the relationship together.
I'm hungry.
Okay. Whether
Give me something to eat.
Yes, I will. Can you go sit down, please? Thank you.
But can you give me something to eat first?
Yes, I will. Give me a second.
Okay.
Sorry about that. So with the Knight of Wands, it's about you guys moving forward. And, you know, again, it's going to vary. Some of you guys will be able to reconcile and right your wrongs and move forward, you know, and move forward together towards a relationship, a very passionate, sensual relationship. For others of you, it's going to be righting your wrong, you both righting your wrongs, healing, realizing that you guys are not meant to be together and separating or becoming friends. But either way, it's still a good outcome. Again, it's going to vary individually for each of you. I strongly feel, though, for the majority, it's reconciliation here. I feel like this person that you're dealing with, your ex, has been changing themselves. I feel like it's going to inspire change in you. I feel like you're going to tap into your Emperor energy and start figuring out what it is that you want. I feel like true, clear communication is going to happen. But again, things can change as I go ahead and clarify this energy. So we're going to go ahead and do so. By the way, just so you guys know, my son did eat. Okay. He's 4. It's 9 o'clock at night and he's trying to get a snack. So I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring my child and not feeding him. It's too late for snacks, so I'm hoping he's gonna forget about it. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify this energy for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's get some clarity on this situation here. Okay, why is the Tower here for possible reconciliation between Sagittarius and their ex? Why is the Tower here for the possibility of reconciliation with the ex? We have the Temperance card. All right, so this is all about healing energy. This is about divine timing, finding balance, equilibrium. So I feel like if you guys can embrace change, if you guys can be patient with each other, if you guys can heal through the chaos, through the change, I feel like it's divinely being orchestrated, you know, for you guys to, it's like kind of setting fire under your ass, right? To heal. Clarify the Tower and the Temperance card for possible reconciliation between Sagittarius and their ex. Clarify the Tower and the Temperance card here. Clarify the Tower and the Temperance card, please. We have the 8 of Swords in the reverse position, clarifying the energy. So I feel like if you, either you, your ex, or both of you, if you guys can get out of your head, if you guys can let go of the anxiety and the situations that bind you, that you create in your mind, if you can let that go, if you can make change, if you can be open to start over, to heal, to find that equilibrium, it's being divinely orchestrated. Why is the Emperor card here? Why is the Emperor card here for Sagittarius' advice regarding reconciliation with the ex? I feel like you definitely need to step into your power. If you want to be with this person, if you want to reconcile with them, it's about you gaining control over your life. Because this person is a mover and a shaker, has reached personal fulfillment. It's like you need to level up. You need to get into their space. You could be, it's funny because you could be dealing with another Gemini. I'm sorry. You could be dealing with a Gemini, which is opposite. Yeah, I have the Emperor twice, clarifying the energy. Wow, you really need to step into your power. You really need to like gain confidence in who you are, gain control over your life, step into your power. You're being called to step into your power here. It's like, take charge. If this is what you want, if you want to reconcile, you need to step into your power, to take charge, to take action, to move towards this person, to be a leader, to show up, to show what you're made of. Not to back down just because things are hard. You need to push through. You need to tap into that warrior-like spirit. Being open to compromise, to negotiate, right? To negotiate. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here for what your ex could say if they could? Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? What does the ex want to say to Sagittarius? So as I mentioned, you could be dealing with a Gemini here, because Gemini's reading is very closely related. So if you are, definitely check that video out. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? We have the Page of Pentacles. You know, I feel like they're trying to learn new things. They're learning about themselves. They're really working on themselves. They're working on their stability, what it is that they want. I feel that there's a willingness to work on this situation, but it's going to be slow. It's kind of like they feel that they need, because there's like a monkey here, and I always feel like a monkey is a trickster, right? You always see those circus monkeys stealing things. I feel like they're willing to work on the situation with you. They're willing to open up themselves, but I feel like it's going to be slow. They were willing to be friends with you and see how it unravels there, because they want to be able to trust you. I feel like between you and your ex, there was some sort of level of mistrust or distrust in each other. I feel like you just being who you are, you weren't necessarily doing anything for them not to trust you. But if you were dealing with an air sign, they could have definitely been overthinking. If you didn't want to hang out and you were literally just hanging out at home by yourself, you know, watching TV, not spending time with anybody, I feel like sometimes they took that a little bit too personally, maybe created scenarios in their head. Or there could have been some trickery. Either way, there's like trust that needs to be rebuilt. And I feel like they're wanting to work on that with you. See how the situation sort of changes a little when we clarify. Why is the Page of Swords here for how Sagittarius's ex will move towards them? Why is the Page of Swords here? Let me see if I can. Alright, you guys really can't see this, and I apologize. Shit. I think I need to like raise this up a little bit more. Move this down a little bit more. There we go. This is as good as it gets, I think. Sorry. This is as good as it's gonna get. All right, so why is the Sun, why is the Page of Swords here for how Sagittarius' ex going to move towards them? Okay, we have the Two of Cups. I feel like this person definitely wants to know, is definitely trying to figure out if you're in another relationship, if they have anything to worry about. But I also feel like this person wants to communicate about wanting to have a relationship with you. Maybe expressing feelings of being connected to you, a feeling like you possibly could be their soulmate. But they may not necessarily go full in detail. Like they may not be fully open to expressing to the level that they're feeling or thinking. But I feel like there is some sort of discussion about wanting to move towards a relationship, but needing, I definitely feel like it's like trying to trust each other again, trying to ensure that we can build a deep connection and loyalty and, you know, in the relationship. So I feel like they're going to want to establish some sort of communication with you about a relationship, which kind of corresponds to here and here. So let's take a look here. What are Sagittarius's ex's motives towards them? Why is the Judgment card here? What is it that Sagittarius's ex wants? We have the Knight of Pentacles. So they're wanting, their motives are they're wanting to reach a higher level of commitment with you, to move towards commitment, knowing that it's going to take time, wanting to rebuild the connection again. Wanting to rebuild the connection, taking it slow and steady. So definitely a relationship reconciliation here. Why is the 10 of Swords? Why is the 10 of Swords here? For if the situation's beneficial for Sagittarius. Is the situation beneficial for Sagittarius? Why is the 10 of Swords in the reverse position? Why is the 10 of Swords in the reverse position here? Okay, you want to come out. We have the 9 of Swords reversed. Yes. This situation, I feel the second time around, or however, whatever number this is for you, this reconciliation is going to put to rest the anxieties that you've been facing, the difficult emotional turmoil that you've been going through, the darkness, the sadness, the depression, the anxiety. I feel like all of this is going to be lifted. Because I feel like you truly cared about this individual. This individual truly cared about you, but for whatever reason, it's like you guys clashed. There was a power struggle. It was like you guys could work together, but there was some sort of competition or rivalry. Maybe there was a third party situation involved that overpowered the situation. There could have been a third party that broke you two up, and they're not, your ex may have moved on thinking you guys were together. And that's not the case. You know, you could be taking time apart from everybody to try to figure out what it is that you truly want. And I think a part of you has always loved this person. There's this deep, profound love, and they definitely feel it too. You know, but there's some sort of mistrust in the situation, or distrust in the situation, that you guys need to rebuild that, and you need to rebuild communication, because I don't feel like you guys actively communicated well with one another. It's like you guys talked. It's like you guys communicated at each other, not with. You guys didn't have a full conversation, and I feel like you guys listened to respond rather than listen to understand. And it's not just you. I feel like both of you. You know, I think that was the situation. I think there was communication breakdowns. I feel like there was an emotional breakdown, where you guys didn't actively communicate how you felt. Jealousy, creating situations in the head that may not necessarily have been there, you know. So I think there was just a combination of things. Definitely communication was a huge aspect here, because there's a lot of sword energy. All right, let's finish this up here. Okay, why is the 7 of Swords reversed, Ace of Cups, the Hanged Man reversed, and the Knight of Wands for the outcome of the connection between Sagittarius and their ex? Why is this energy here? For Sagittarius and their ex moving towards for an outcome for the month of June for reconciliation. Excuse me. Reconciliation between Sagittarius and their ex. We have the 7 of Cups reversed. So I feel like you guys are going to be moving towards clarity, happiness, figuring out fact from fiction, finally figuring out the truth, being open to the truth. You could have had rose-colored glasses on in previous relationships, or if there was a third-party situation that kind of created disharmony or rivalry between you and your ex. I think a lot of things are coming into light. I feel like you're seeing your ex as this new and improved individual, and you're seeing the situation for what it is. You're seeing that this is really where you need to be. The illusions. Clarify this energy, please. Why is the 7 of Cups reversed? What's going to happen between Sagittarius and their ex for the outcome? What's the outcome? Why is the 7 of Cups here? Clarifying this energy. So we have death. So rebirth. I feel like you guys are going to be righting wrongs for ultimate happiness, fulfillment, clearing out the bullshit of the past to re-transform the situation. I feel like you guys are reconciling. I feel like you guys are moving towards reconciliation. I think it's what you both really want. For others of you, if this person's already married or in a situation, as I mentioned before, it could just be that you guys are looking to be friends, recognizing that you guys did have a soul connection, but you guys can only be friends, letting bygones be bygones. So again, it's going to vary for each and every single one of you, but it's heavily here looking like being able to see things clearly now, to be able to right wrongs, to be able to move forward in a relationship. But it is going to take some time because you guys need to reestablish trust and communication. And it's about you stepping forward in your power. It's about you being the best version of yourself and taking inspired action. It's not being cowardly. It's not being passive aggressive. It's not hanging back and allowing this person to do all the work. It's about you stepping in your power and going after what it is that you want. Not as a conquest, but going after what you want. If you want this person, you need to show up. You need to level up. You need to be on their level. All right? So I hope this landed for you. If not, check your other signs, or you can book a personalized reading with me if interested. So now we're going to pull, this is a very intense reading. Definitely check out Gemini's reading because it was very, very, very similar. I'm just clearing out my space here, and we will go ahead and pull other cards, oracle cards. Ooh, intense energy. All right, let's pull from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Messages regarding reconciliations, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, June 2019. I'm hearing 2 more shuffles, guys. 2 more shuffles. 2 more shuffles. Okay. What messages would we like to provide? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. As I mentioned, I apologize for all of the noise. And hopefully you guys can hear me and it's not distorted. I'll be really sad. Okay, we have heart chakra. You need to open up your heart space. The art of allowing to show compassion. You can send heart energy to your ex to open up that connection. It's about being open with your thoughts, your feelings, to be open to expressing love and showing your love, because I do feel like you were a bit closed off, which created unnecessary. I just feel like you guys had your guards up. Both of you. I feel like you both were the issue. But I feel like you guys have learned a lot of life lessons apart, both of you. Oh, shit. Spirit's like, yes. You guys have learned a lot of lessons, both of you guys. What other messages can we provide Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs? That one wanted to come out. We have healing begins. Okay, so I definitely, mentioned healing is beginning. Okay, I feel like you guys are coming back together so that you guys can both heal the situation, regardless of if you guys are going to remain friends, go your separate ways, or if you guys are deciding to reconcile with a relationship. What other messages do we want to provide Sagittarius? My hand's cramping. We have Master. Yeah, so it's about controlling the negative thoughts, right? Releasing things that no longer serve you. Any toxic energy that you have around you, toxic people, toxic friends. toxic environments, work, things that are binding you, that are keeping you from not reaching your potential heart space. So definitely needing to clear out that heart chakra, any toxic substances, whether it's you drinking or smoking or taking other types of drugs, whatever it is, it's about you coming out of that energy so that you can heal your mind, body, and spirit. One more for Sagittarius. We have teach. So like I mentioned, I feel like this situation with your ex being in separation, I think has definitely taught you some life lessons being apart from one another. I feel like especially for the other person has really taken on this energy of really healing themselves, really working on themselves, really pushing themselves forward. And I feel like it's sort of inspiring you, because I also feel like you've gone through a very difficult time and you're trying to make changes, you're trying to heal, you're trying to move forward with your life. But I also feel like there is this like love that you share for this individual, and you're wanting to see where this can go because the opportunity is there. Okay, let's look at what the romance angels have for you. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What messages do we have for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs regarding love? What does the romance angels want to provide Sagittarius regarding their love life and reconciliation with their ex? What do they need to know regarding their ex? We have true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. I definitely feel like you feel that way towards your partner, and your partner definitely, your ex-partner feels that way about you. It's like you guys love each other a lot. We have Cleopatra and Caesar there. And an angel, divine angel. So again, I feel like this was divinely guided. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I feel like, there's a focus on financial issues or focusing on finances, which I definitely feel like your exes, you could be having some issues financially, or, your ex could be focusing. Maybe you guys were financially abundant together, and when you guys were not, it was like an issue. Maybe you hate your job. It could be part of the toxic environments that you're in. Sometimes if we're in toxic situations or situations that aren't really beneficial for us, we can't see the forest through the trees, we can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, because we're just in this environment, in this chaotic environment. We're down and out. So, releasing those toxic things could possibly help bring more abundance into your life. So maybe you need to, get out of the career that you're in, or maybe you need to focus in on, getting out of debt, or, or if it's the opposite way, maybe you need to give some breathing room on working and trying to become a millionaire before you're 35, right? To open up to love. All right, what other messages? What other messages? What other messages are here for Sagittarius and their ex? We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I definitely feel like that's what's happening. I feel like you guys are going to start to relearn, rediscover each other. It's going to be a slow process, but I feel like you guys are trying to build on a solid foundation. I feel like initially when you guys were together, it was just kind of quick and, kept moving forward too quickly, that you guys couldn't really establish a really secure foundation. Clearly, it dismantled. And I feel like this time around, you guys are going to get to know one another, know what you what makes you guys tick, what makes you guys passionate, you know, what lights you up. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So again, that heart chakra, it's saying open up your heart, okay? Open up your heart, because this person's not coming towards you to hurt you. Their motives are not, you know, to try to break your heart or to make things even, you know, to settle the score. It's not anything to do with that. It's about loving each other, realizing that there's potential and wanting to work towards it. Okay, so this is the power of love. What messages for Sagittarius? What messages would we like to provide Sagittarius? We have integrity. You demonstrate the truth and honesty of your soul and manifest love with your every action. So again, this is that Emperor energy. It's about you demonstrating the truth, opening your heart, expressing yourself. That's how you're going to manifest this person. That's how this person's going to come back. That's how reconciliation with this person's going to happen. When you step into your power, when you talk your truth, when you move and show action, that's how you're going to manifest this person back. Your actions, you can't just walk, you have to walk the talk. You can't just talk and expect somebody to, you got to show them, right? You got to show them what you mean. We have discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. So I feel like you both have learned. Because again, communication was an issue. And I feel like because you guys didn't actively communicate, both of you didn't actively communicate or express how you were feeling, that it allowed it allowed your fears to really manifest and create a breakdown in the relationship. Like bad. I feel like somebody was always worried about the other person leaving or cheating, and it kind of just like manifests. And I feel like you both have learned that your thoughts have power. What you choose to give energy towards has been manifesting. And I feel like you guys have learned to move from the fear and to seek the truth. If there was a third-party situation, which some of you, I do feel like there was a heavy third-party situation that created an issue. I feel like there were lies being said, and, you know, unfortunately, there was some sort of not seeing the reality of the situation, being blinded by, you know, illusion and whimsical fancy. You know, it's sort of like when you're in a relationship and you're dissatisfied and the other person's constantly creating these fear-based illusions like you're cheating on me, you know. I'm just giving examples. And, you know, and it's just like you're dealing with everyday bullshit and it gets tiring and you're kind of like, and then somebody else comes in new and it's like, oh wow, and you're believing them, and, you know, so it's kind of just like out of fear, things become manifest into a reality. And things that were said that were not true, all of a sudden, it becomes the truth because you're not able to see. But I feel like you guys have learned to face the truth, to face your fears, to release them, knowing that your love between the two, between you and your ex, is so much stronger than you ever had thought. There's a soul connection here. And it's about learning that life lesson. And I feel like you guys both have learned that. All right. I probably didn't make sense there. I kind of just like blacked out. I just feel like if there was a third party situation, I just feel like that person was all illusion and nothing but no truth there. It was just all tricks, smoked mirrors. And I feel like you see that now. And I feel like your other person, if they were the one that was constantly worrying and accusing, I think they've learned to work through their fear and realize that, to think positively. All right, what message is this for Work Your Light Oracle? I don't usually use this, but we're going to pull one from here. We have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, rebirth, right? We talked about rebirth. I feel like you guys, then the Temperance card also showed up, which is definitely your energy, but I feel like this awakening is happening for both of you. There's a huge rebirth, a knowing. So let's see what the book says here. So we have, you are going through a period of awakening. Things are changing within you and at many levels. You are starting to remember ancient truths and discovering more and more about who you are and why you are incarnated. You may find that you are experiencing past life flashbacks, seeing the invisible thread that is woven through all of life, or even feeling Kundalini shock. I don't know how to say that, but you know what I mean, the Kundalini rising that people talk about through your body from the base of your spine. The most important thing for this time is not to overthink it and to stay grounded. Share your experiences with like soul people while you consciously integrate them. Journal and pay attention to your dreams you are remembering, and your soul gifts are emerging. During this time of transitioning and awakening, you may be called to devote yourself to being of service. There are ideas, truths, concepts, books, and creations waiting to be birthed into this world. Stay open to receiving them. Pulling this card may be a sign that you are here to birth one of those creations into the world, or perhaps you're being called to make a shift in your life in order to be of service. Don't think too much about it. Instead, repeat the following Work Your Light activation. Hold the card on your heart and say, or you can hold your hand if you'd like. You can repeat after me. I surrender to my awakening. I allow the Kundalini energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. I surrender to the awakening. I allow the Kundalini energy to rise from the base of my spine. I open myself up to the universe using me in a way that delights my mind, body, and spirit. I implore you to look at Gemini's reading and just see the similarities between that reading and this reading. It is super uncanny. So for many of you, you may be working with a Gemini as your ex. Not all of you, but it's just very bizarre how I've shuffled these cards multiple times, and yet both you and Gemini have gotten very similar readings. And like, your energy showed up in their reading for you, for their ex-partner, and their energy in your reading showed up in their energy for Gemini's reading. So it's very, very similar. And these cards have been shuffled many different times. So if you are dealing with a Gemini ex, definitely go hit that video and check it out, because I definitely feel like there's a lot of similarities. For others of you, you know, you could be really dealing with any sign, because all of the cards showed, but the major players that showed up in this reading was Sagittarius energy with the Temperance card. We had a lot of swords, so you could be dealing with a different air sign, so a Libra or an Aquarius. We also had wands, so you could be dealing with a Leo or an Aries, or again, Sagittarius. There were cups, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There was also heavy earth energy, so Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So this is sort of why I didn't really explain all of the signs, because you really could be dealing with anybody, but the major player here that I feel is Gemini. And there is some soul, the twin flame, synchronicity here. Definitely a deep soulmate, true love, open up your heart chakra type thing happening, mirroring each other's energies. So I hope this resonates for you. Thank you guys for being very patient with me. I will have end of the month reading just to recap. It may or may not coincide with this, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I wish you all the love, luck, and success in the world. Happy manifesting. Take care. Love you all. Be sure to subscribe. Click the notification for any updates on my readings. If you're interested for personal, let me know. Contact me. Take care.